Ms Lauder.
I move the motion standing in my name on the notice paper relating to the safe disposal and recycling of solar panels and batteries.
The question is that the motion be agreed to. Ms Lauder.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise today to raise this very important issue about recycling of solar panels. Some of you may recall that this was the recent subject of a news story that there's no particular warranty of solar panels and no particularly good way of disposing of them. Now, the ACT has embraced solar technology with great gusto. There's a combination of the commitment to 100% renewable energy by 2020 and a range of incentives offered by the government and energy companies, which have all combined to ensure rooftop solar for homes and businesses is growing at a faster rate in the ACT than anywhere else in Australia. Data collected by Green Energy Trading shows the Territory added 22.8 megawatts of photovoltaic capacity in 2018, with residential installations accounting for 18.4 megawatts and commercial installations more than doubling on previous years. In 2018, 3,333 solar panel systems were registered for the Small-Scale Technology Certificates rebate, a jump from 1,666 in 2017. The $25 million Next Generation Energy Storage Program is subsidising the rollout of about 36 megawatts of smart battery storage in up to 5,000 homes, and over 1,000 systems have been supported so far. The global battery storage market is expected to be worth more than $400 billion by 2030, and the government has suggested that the ACT could be the place for national and international businesses wanting to get a place in this emerging industry. It's an impressive story, notwithstanding it has one small pink bat moment, with a registered battery storage provider already placed into voluntary administration. As Canberra continues to take up solar panel and battery storage, the next issue that will face us here in the ACT is safe disposal of failing panels and dying batteries, and this is a serious issue. That media report I referred to earlier called the thousands of ageing rooftop solar panels, I quote, a toxic time bomb, end quote, unless Australia acts swiftly to keep them out of landfill. In April 2018, environment ministers from all jurisdictions apparently agreed to fast-track the development of a new stewardship program for photovoltaic solar panels and associated batteries. Stewardship programs make producers and retailers take responsibility for a product across its life cycle. Australia already has a number of industry stewardship programs. For example, the ACT houses the head office of AgSafe, who manages Drummuster and ChemClear, agricultural industry funded programs for farmers to be able to dispose of their empty chemical drums. The cost of the scheme is embedded in the retail price of the product, so the user, in effect, is paying for the service. So when the Environment Ministers met last year and agreed to fast-track such a system, in the meantime, the ACT time bomb has been lit, with Canberrans embracing that solar technology at an ever faster rate, and the first panels installed getting closer to their, and I hesitate to use the term, Madam Deputy Speaker, but the first panels installed getting closer to their use-by date. The life of a solar panel appears to vary depending on what advertising hype you care to believe, but it is agreed that as they get closer to their use-by date, be that 15, 20 or 30 years, they start to lose their strength and finally stop working entirely. The Total Environment Centre's Jeff Angel, who was a former federal government advisor on stewardship programs, has been quoted as saying that action was long overdue and the delay reveals a fundamental weakness in Australia's waste policies. I quote, We've had a solar industry for years, which is an important environmental initiative, and it should have been incumbent on government to act in concert with the growth of the industry so we have an environmentally responsible end-of-life strategy, end of quote. Of course, solar panels are just the latest product that does not have a sensible, sustainable disposal program. Paint, floor coverings, commercial furniture, all end up on tips and transfer stations across Australia. The Australian Council of Recycling Chief Executive has attributed delays in product stewardship to both bureaucratic malaise and unfounded concern about cost. The Australian television and computer industry faced a similar slow start, but since 2011, a national TV and computer recycling scheme has required manufacturers and importers to participate in industry-funded collection and recycling. Victoria will ban electronic waste in landfill from July this year, including all parts of a photovoltaic system, mirroring schemes already operating in Europe. Victoria is also leading a project examining end-of-life management options for photovoltaic systems, which might be able to be adopted nationally. Not only is it important, Madam Deputy Speaker, to have a sensible panel disposal process to reduce